Very good morning, everybody. We have a cultural diversified India, and we driven with the policy how to develop our soft power in terms of socio condition and also the well-being also. It is not the takeaway of human development. It is also one quote is there. You have a need. It will be sufficient for your generation, not only yours, it is also for your future. But if you have a greed, if it won't suffice, that won't be realized for a futuristic concern for you, and also it won't be generated to next generation of your own. So, however, we are living a 74 years of the life expectancy so far in a accurate manner, and also we are living in a Homo sapien lifespan is 100 years. Thereby, rest of the 60 years, we are not planned how to deal the things with the psychological parameter, health parameter, biological concern, with the interest of suffice with the need. Any need is good, any greed is bad. So this is the wonderful topic to address the youth life, to eradicate the mafia in terms of the trafficking. It is so called as the medico-therapist or psychotherapist interpretation. Any interpretation which is subjective to this conclusion is a sphere of fundamental velocity of the family structure. And anyone who lived in India so far from the age of 15 to 35 or 45 plus, this is the most vulnerability situation hampering the drug mafia in terms of the cocaine or any kind of cigarettes, and also drug in terms of any victim of mocaco. It is called as mocaco. So it won't be, drug, basically the drug is philosophically in American terminology, right? Any medicine that is a fundamental to treat the velocity. If you concentrate the historical sense with respect to India, Atharvana Veda, there is a four segment of Veda, one Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvana Veda, right? Atharvana Veda is one contribution of the Tantric mantras. Still now, the drug is using for eternity towards the Tantric Vedas. So, it is not the case of only now it is come from the modern era. We are logistically very well built because we are 4.19 trillion capacity, upcoming of the 8.5% of the GDP, not like that. And we, of course, having a wonderful populous country among the world. 140 crore means it's not a joke. 18% of the world population, maybe it is rising another 5 years, maybe it may be 20% of the population of world. But the age group of 15 to 35 is most vulnerable case because among the age group of 15 to 35 is facing the drug facility or mafia in stagnation behavior in a cultural bias of any diversified family. It's not coming up the solution. You know why they are having the drug in terms of condition means one is the peaceness, the peace of mind. We have a culture of that is yoga and martial arts and music, dance. That is a good propaganda to deal mentally satisfied people. So even music has its own therapy because a good violinist plays a violin. The psychology emphasizes, yes, this is the therapy. So it is one among the treatment also for the psychological treatment or psychological patients also. But this is the concept which is in a hampered society. If a psychological patient come across with the doctor, they will also give the drug, that macaco and so on, but in a very nominal sphere, which is need. But a normal fellow, the normal youth, make illegally by satisfactory for the greed or happiness or the relaxation. He consumed the drug in terms of grams to grams, grams to grams. It is a cost of lakhs together for a 1 gram. It's not a joke. But even 10 grams of at a time it inhaled, he may be lost his life. So this is the vulnerability. In India's sphere I am talking about, Punjab is highly drug trafficking state and consumer state, and also Maharashtra, Kerala, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, and northeast part, especially Arunachal Pradesh. So why? So this is the fundamental agenda. Human evolution we saw anthropologically. Gorilla to chimpanzee, chimpanzee to human, that is the scenario. We have a brain, we have a capacity brain, which no other animals or mammals are consist. But how to apply is our own stagnated. Punjabi, the physical structure is very massive, right? All on 6 foot, and also a bulky body, a muscular phenomena to men, and even women are very strong, right? And their culture is audacity. They had a milk, they have grown in a vibrant phenomena. So any psychological parameter in terms of the drug mafia are considering the social condition. This is two coin of single objective. Why? There is a two parameter. One, if a social concern is insignificant or in that hamper the society, that hamper the psychology, that hamper the society of well-being. He may consume, okay, I am facing a poverty. It may be a 10% of the poverty or an indirect poverty of 60%. He calculate, okay, for me I am having a poverty, I wanted to do the job. That is good. But he suffered a lot and he instigates himself, I am useless. But he wants to get away from the pain, which is a psychological pain, not in a physiological pain. That pain, when is more, he may incur to a begging, trafficking, human trafficking like that. Or else the second parameter is a drug trafficking. That's why. Or else the social condition. See, alcohol, if you consume the alcohol, that is in a beer, doctor suggested for a month one bottle of alcohol is good because it is cleans the intestine. It is good, but it is huge, that is bad. Anything they consumed, whether it is a cigarette, whether it is alcohol or a macaco or cocaine or anything which is related to drug, which is related to hampering the health condition, that is illegal and illicit or in implication. So this is one objective to treat them. This is the concept of not only the how to eradicate the system, because each and everything has its own significance where you are using it. That is the application. Here, India is most country vulnerability in terms of 6% of the contribution to the thing, in trafficking, drug trafficking. Even for a Punjab from the Kannada and from the Britain and even also for the Saudi Arabia, it is coming up. So, logistically you can say more than 2.5% of the logistic happening. For every year, January 1st is a new year. For that, if you concentrate the December now, lot of drug mafia cases are deployed. Even in Bangalore, last week it is witnessed and it is banned, and it is a very vulnerable situation. That much of kg to kg cocaine and macaco for a party. Even there is no gender here, right? We people are thinking, yes, we have an advantage of 15 to 35, but we have to use this as a medicotherapy. Okay, I have an instant gratification. This is called as instant gratification. What do you mean by instant? Instant means at present I need this. Okay, it will be okay. Gratification means I am relaxing now. Even Sanjay Dutt, he is a famous actor. He himself, interview with me, he communicated, yeah, he was a drug addict, and once he consumed, 3 days he is not waking up. He is in a coma stage. He himself is emphasized in an interview. So this is the condition. Why? We have a cerebellum, thalamus, we have a brain, left brain and right brain. There, each cell has 80 million capacity. 80 million capacity brain is occur, right? So when is 80 million, out of 80 million, another more 1 lakh billion is attributed to that particular cell, that is called a nephron, right? So each cell has its own disease. When this will be, the drug is what is the controlling activity. See, I will give you a beautiful example. You have a head pain, okay? One time you see, okay, you are not consuming any drug. Drug means tablets, okay? No drug tablet is there, paracetamol is there, no, yeah. But it is severe, you are consuming, what it will be done? How the drug will be controlling the pain. That means, in a medical scenario, a drug will act as a cognizant. It will go to that particular junction where is the that is a clogging, right? The pressure occur in some point that lead to be a head pain. You know what? The head pain is normal there. Even after you are consuming the paracetamol or you consuming any no drug tablet. But the virtue of cognizant behavior in a congested manner, no, you are not filled up. You are not feeling that pain because just you are abnormally facing a head pain, but you are not filled up. The feelings or the pain feelings is no, that is a bad because of that drug. It is also the same case. You have a pain, you have to forget. You go with the horsepower, but you are not. You are going to a mafia drug facility, instantly it will be gone away. That's why people are consuming drinks, bottle to bottle, neck to neck, and there each and every segment to its bottle has its own life. Even if you concentrate hot is in a distinguished phenomena, that is a beer, that is antiquity and also signature and so on, right? Each 30 ml, 60 ml, 90 ml, 180 ml, 120 ml, so many, 360 ml. How the log of the parameter of the liquid, that is a hamper for the incident, right? That's why the hangover is possible and so on. Only thing, instant gratification. Any instant gratification may not be a long-lasting sustainability. This is a verbal quote, right? If you concentrate here, the causes of the drug, one is the socio-economic power of condition mechanism, poverty. Even you know how many percent of the transgenders are there, LGBTQ community, more than 6 or 7% is there. And 7% of the validity condition, the nascent effect are treating enough the drug mafia. See, any vulnerability society need, think upon it, okay, it is just over to take an imbalanceness. She may be or he may be a vulnerable. But I wanted to treat he may be or she may be as a, okay, she is vulnerable, I wanted to make her still more vulnerable by giving a drug mafia, by inserting a drug mafia. It's not the case of any good well-being. You know, even American psychologist, psychology is different, the psychotherapist is different. Okay, psychology is the study of Manashastra. Okay, psychotherapist means including psychiatrist means including a brain cell, a brain, including a Manashastra. That is a good. That's why psychology is a study of soul to soul or feeling to feeling or emotion to emotion. Here, why psychology roles plays a vital role means he wanted to get over the things what is bad. Any love failure, they are gone for the smoking, they gone for the drinking, immensely, every day they want, you know what, any tablet, if you consume from the drug, or any liquid, today you get 30 ml of liquid of hot, that may be a old monk, that may be EMC or EMH. Okay, that's a brand in a hot. Okay, tomorrow you want 30, tomorrow you want 60 ml, day after tomorrow 90 ml, day after tomorrow 120. It is increasing by day. Why? Because you are adjusted. You are adjusted the 30 ml, it won't be happy for you. Your brain first anybody who is not having consumable the liquid content of alcohol for a 30 ml is more than enough. That's why even psychotherapists also instigated giving alcohol. Even in the army, that much of pain is they faced. They are giving real alcohol for a 30 ml in every day. 30 ml every day. That suffice. They are a disciplined soldier, that's why they are consuming only 30 ml. That pain is vanished. It's an instant gratification for them. Yes, it is applicable, that is a good in nature. But here, what is the youth life condition? Today they are consuming 30 ml, tomorrow 60 ml, tomorrow 90 ml, tomorrow 120 ml. That is increasing the phenomena of the liquid, decreasing the lifestyle. It won't be give a medicinal property like attribution. It is a bad evil attribution for the society. It hampers the family, the structure, the sphere. Because they are all coupled, they are married, and they beaten away to sexual harassment cases, and you witness how vulnerable situation. That's why the family sphere is good when woman is good. A woman is a leader of family. They are not consuming anything. Even in a modern structure, yes, of course, there is no gender bias. If you concentrate the hi-fi colleges, it won't be because everyone is equal. But there, the equality before the comes. This is the ideology. You know, I don't want to name the college. Still now, that is a PUC college. Still now, the drug trafficking is more, and you know what? Who is going to supply? The gender is women. That's the case. And if you concentrate the Maharashtra, it's a very crimey center. You concentrate here the underworld mafia in Karnataka also, or in Mumbai also. Very nascent, 60% of the drug trafficking cases more. At that time, the decades of 1970, 1980, 1990. Right? Because earlier was the condition of the rule of law in the criminal justice system is very poor. Because we have had a capacity over to build the national capacity in terms of any tiny manner. Not like that. We have a digital center. We have a criminal justice system in a strong way. We have a rule of law in a contributed manner. And we have a replica towards it. Social harmony is the justice to people. Concentrate here the geographical location. In the parasite of the major drug producing region, that is Punjab, Kerala. You know, Kerala is very, landmark is very short, but the culture is very super. There also you are witnessing, even the college people. You know, lot of Keralians are coming up to Karnataka or Telangana or Tamil Nadu. Okay, they are instigate the modesty to drug. Why? People are away from the mainland. There is a luxury. Because their parents is in Kerala and they are coming here and they are okay with whatever they want. This is not the discipline. You know what? Anything which is young is more, that propagates the need of lust. How many of you are willing? Anything which is more, that need of lust. It is not need, it is a greed. That system is there. And you concentrate the high demand among youth and urban population. Why? People are not getting job. People are not intensified, not having any objective to fulfill. If you want to become an officer, how the strong will should be. You want to become a graduate in a master degree, you have to pursue. Otherwise, you have to go to the corporate sector. You are just maintaining your objective in terms of economy. Your objective is may not be fulfilled until you clear the UPSC, that is the objective. Or if you want to become a corporate body in such a wonderful techie, you are a good techie. If you want to become a business partner in terms of a great Vanijya Mandani, the creations, then you are a very good business magnate. There is no objective for the youth. 15 age or 45 age, there is no objective. Because the education sphere is also like that. We are depending upon the fundamental hierarchy from the mechanic concept of education. Earlier we have an Ananda University, the sophisticated Kumaragupta one, founded 7,500 years ago. It was a great Indian education in a Gurukula system way. How the life will be? Very disciplined, very great. But after the mechanic insert of the education system in a British era, the conceptual idea, very conceptual. Now it is coming a national education policy towards 2020. But what I am emphasizing, any culture, you dignify it. Any culture, you diversify it. There is a lot of difference there. If you want to build the national capacity, the youth is a fundamental concept. Because today's children, tomorrow's youth. Tomorrow's youth, tomorrow's future. Right? So how you treat them? It will revert. It is A is equal to B or B is equal to A. Commutative property in English and Parivartana Niyama in Kannada. Right? This is what? And corruption and organized crime. You know what is organized means? Any mutual understanding between the two persons or the combination of the group that are adjacent in nature and diversify their religious context or any geographical context. They hamper the society in an organized way. That is a crime. The hamperness is the crime. That structural methodology to deal the things in the sophisticated fulfill objective is organized. That organized crime may be a killing aspect. Too many things, cases are happening in a drug case, about 2.5% of the cases, if I am not wrong. 2.5% of the case are drug intervention to killing of aspirations. You are not giving a drug to me, a grams of powder of macaco or cocaine or anything which is manju. There is a word here. See, there is a great word. I am not consistent here. See, North Jammu Kashmir, Punjab, Kerala. There is a structural synthesis. See, this is the word marijuana. Marijuana. This is one kind of cocaine, the cannabis product. It is also called a drug sanctified. The cannabinoids and methamphetamine and synthetic cannabinoids and hashish and LSD, MDMA and cocaine, opium, morphine, heroin. These are the major drugs which is hamper the society. You know, some part, if you witness the news channel, I don't know whether you are watched or not. Last year it was in a same December, one person in a flat, he planted ganja in his own flat itself. None of them are caught. You know what? That's a ban, no? You cannot. But they are. January 1st he caught. See what happens, no? If you smoke, even if you smoke a day, even army personalities are smoking a day, for a crunch of body psychological energy, he may feel upon good. But what is the condition? If you smoke trillions of capacity, that's a bad. Same condition here also. The synthetic drug, what is synthetic? Any combination which is one parameter to another parameter, that subjected towards it, that interprets towards it, that combined towards it, that is synthetic. Any synthetic operation or any product that hamper the society, right? So this is a type of drugs. If you concentrate here, the drug seizure of arrested by NCB, National Crime Bureau. It's a report from Home Affairs, Minister of Home Affairs, so it is an authentic scenario. Concentrate here, the benchmark is from the 2004 to 2024, okay? If you concentrate here, 2004 to 2024 is 10 years, and 2014 to 2024 is 10 years, okay? Concentrate here, which is the highest, 2014 to 2024, that is 5.43 cases are there. You can write it around in GS-3, but you have to know how the severity the cases in NCRB, the Record Bureau. Okay, among the crime it may be a rape. A drug can lead a rape. Drug can lead a killing activity, or any drug can have a mafia. It is energized. It is a slow progress, very slow progress. If you consume the drug in terms of there is a sectorial segment, either it is in a pipe to pipe, or another one is a cigarette mode, or another one is inserting to syringe. That's a type. I don't know that huge particulate. And if you saw that, it is a very slow progress. It will need unnecessarily laughing. Some ganja, if you consume, unnecessarily you laugh. There is nothing, and you forget the information what you are telling. If you are living in a stance of 1 minute, another 1 minute, what you thought, what you consume, you forgotten it. That's why. And yeah, I have one among the classmates, and I don't want to name him, and he consuming it. You know what? Exam is at 10:30. No, exam is at 12:30. Okay, he consumed at 10:30. He revised it. He wrote it. He got a distinction. Yes, you know why? If you consume the drugs, what is the situation? No, that is like a movie for him. The person is forget the past. The person is forget the future. He will only remember the present. So if you consume 10:30 to 12:30, what is the actionate reading or any action that is in a pictorial memory, mediocre memory? He propagating, he got a distinction. No, this is not a good idea, After that, it has no value. That's why it will be applicable only in a marginal sector of medical therapy, which is needy people. He may be in a schizophrenia, that is a concept of mental illness, and also very barbarism of ರೋಷಾಗ್ನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಆ ಥರ ಬಂದವರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇನ್ ಎ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನಲ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಥರ ರೈಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಚರಕ ಸಂಹಿತ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎನ್ ಏನ್ಷಂಟ್ ಫೆನಾಮಿನಾ. He invented the Charaka, the Pitamaha of Ayurveda. He instigated. This is the drug mafia in terms of drugs in a corporate way. This is the modern synthetic era, but at that time it is invented. See, anything which is not seen by is not a way. Ancient people are very Mesopotamia, Nagarikati, if you concentrate. In a kingdom, Maurya dynasty also. Very lethargic enough. Rasapana, Somapana, that is a word, right? So this is all ideologically. And concentrate here, this is the India crunch, okay? One picture has very, very, very value system. This is the pictorial representation, what I am emphasizing. One is caught in the druggist cases. In India, for 11 minutes, there is one case will be deployed in India. And also in 2016, 49,256 cases are registered. It is just registered. You know what? The social justice in terms of the judicial phenomena, if you concentrate, the 1,62,265 cases are pending trial. It is still trial. How vulnerable it is, right? And if you concentrate state-wise, one is Punjab, how the number will be? 21,770. And Uttar Pradesh is why it is huge, 46,498. Why? UP is earlier the crime district or state. Earlier it is a massive crime. You can named after Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh and Bangalore. Literally the underworld, 1970, 1980, 1990. After that it is okay, because of the top cops are immensely worked on it. A lot of things happen in the national capacity building in terms of the networking of the police and justified the civilians. Concentrate the Maharashtra, 28,000 create one. Even once upon a time, Mumbai is called as, if you want to leave the world in a strong way, you have to go to Mumbai. That was the era. But the same era, the project is diversified. Even Sandalwood is named after the Bangalore. And corporate IT bodies, people, after there is each office, there is a smoking zone. There is no gender there. Even girls are going to smoke and boys are going to smoke. It is a capitalized, now it is a very normal thing. But how it will be interpreted by society? Obviously, parents are not willing to give the permission. Okay, you can go to have smoke, or you can go to have a drug, or you can have the drinks. No, not the way. And any social condition and party in a sophisticated hierarchy of the modern richness, there is a party of cocaine also, right? I don't know what is implica to do the things. And coming to the point of the Kerala, you concentrate here. There is a diversify, right? West Bengal is a purest forest cover, rich in a cultural heritage. If you concentrate Kerala is a soft power hierarchy, you know how the soft culture is more, Mohiniyattam and so on and so on. And Maharashtra is a crime area, Uttar Pradesh. So this is not one exemplary. It's not the only the case of India. Even though India is a culturally superior and we have a discipline oriented, that's why in human trafficking I emphasize. India is now with the one boy to one girl to one boy. That's the phenomena. And but not like a foreign culture. But despite this is occur, only for the youth condition, you have to rehabilitate the youth. This is the condition. Concentrate here. This is the newspaper riding high on drugs. Actually, it is occurred in the Indian Express and drug abuse cases in the country 2024 till September. This is the recent article. That's why I emphasize. Instead of giving a normal table, if I put this, it will be advantageous. That's why the phenomena and the plan. And total cases registered in UP, that is Uttar Pradesh, or that is MP also, Madhya Pradesh, is 20,145. See the number of the trajectory. It is invisible. Not many cases are there still now. That is invisible. So this is you got to know what is the problem occur. One is a social condition, another one is a poverty, another one, if you consume now today the drug, you may be silent for a week. After that, okay, once more. After 1 month, okay, twice in a day. Okay, after a year, you are a drug addict. Right? There is no control because there is a great quotation or the statement what you consider the verbal activity. If you consume any practice, if you want to ban the practice, you are taking nearly 21 days for that. If you want to forget that, it is in our control. Your attachment is good, but your attachment is more that need to detach. Nothing is possible. Highly impossible. Your detachment cannot be detached in a cool way, but your attachment may be in a fraction of a second you are attached. Right? So there is a lot of difference between attachment and detachment. If you concentrate attachment in one sphere, in a one social condition, that means you have no clear objective on it. Why you are doing it? If it is so, why many people are consuming the alcohol? Because they have a pain, that is an objective, they have a discipline, they are consuming. That is okay. Medicinal property, that is okay. But this is not, this needs to be a detachment, right? Detachment means not in a psychological parameter. Okay, I have no life other than this. If it comes, that is a deadlock scenario. And concentrate coordination between the state and the agencies are not there. And we have a anti-drug mafia squad to eradicate the drug, especially when it is obligatory only in January 1st, right? Or anything which is related to Christmas something or any festival time they are ruling, but not necessarily huge cases are implicated. It is a visible cases, if you concentrate the invisible cases are more. I don't know. Some fellows are going to rural background also. Because the urban they are caught. But in rural, they are not. They pollute the rural mindset. They pollute the rural individuality. See, if you have any bad event, you should not propagate that. Try to avoid with you. Try to avoid or try to control that bad instinct within you. Yes, you are doing. Hey, come, I will teach you. This is not the phenomena, because you are hampering your life and your family, and also his life and his family too. So this is a bad event, right? And the constitutional monarchy, we have Article 21, we have a NDPS, National Drug Protocol and Service 1985, and Juvenile Justice Act, that is a minor. Minor means that drug is not only the ordinary case of 21 age above, even 15 age people also consuming. I can see many things in a National Law College near Nagarbavi. They are consuming. They are still age of group of 15, 17, they have a smoke, they have a drink, they have a drug also. Right? Even that is the era now. If you concentrate in a sphere of ideology, they will tell we are all equal. I have an equality. I have a right. We have no gender bias. People are knowing gender bias within this concept only, not the actual reality. And concentrate the SDG link. Good health is the good key of the concept of the social hierarchy, not only an individual. And peace, justice, and strong institution. You know what? There is a famous quote: institutionalized when the capacity institutionalized. What do you mean by that? Institution is not nothing but an education institution. Institution is an organization, any group. Institutionalized, organized in a good way. Then the capacity automatically organized. So this is the feature. And concentrate the decent work and economic growth. They want a job. They have to be get over the busy. If the person is very busy and they love the job, it won't be occur in a way. Or you go with the addiction of music, dance, and movies, and anything which is related to food, or anything which is related, but it is not the way. And international best practice, Portugal and European and Afghanistan and Golden Triangle, because you know how the international best practices occur. The same nations, the Portugal, European, and also United States and Afghanistan are severely attacking the drug mafia. That's why they controlled it. The cross-border illicit transfer should be banned, and the person with the handover is in a trench over the way, not in a tax upon it, not giving a financial freedom, not like that. It is a triangle region of the cooperation, joint cooperation of the border control towards the policing and military insurgents and so on. So, quote, drugs are a problem for the society, not just for law enforcement. It's not the key picture of the law enforcement. It is also for any kind of mindset. See, if your mind is very clear, what is your objective? For what reason I am consuming? How many consumed? That is good. But if you are connecting each other in terms of anything which is related in adiabatic exchange, it won't be. For every proportional figures, if you concentrate in a drug mafia cases, each and every life, each and every person, each and every society, each and every condition is different. If any person who consumes the drug, you ask him, what is the purpose for you to consume the drug? Everyone are not the same. That's why every mindset is not the same. For every reaction there is an opposite and equal reaction by third law of Newton, right? Is it or not? Yes. And a landmark judicial judgment in 2006 is Bachpan Bachao Andolan. That means a age group of 15 to age group of 18. I think probably 18 is a maturity age or 21 is a hierarchical maturity age. And also Nasha Mukta Bharata Abhiyan in 2018, NDPS Amendment 2014, these are the flagship landmark judgment to deliver the justification for the social concern. Who is going to be responsible for that, for this, for future? Is not only the hands of the government, it is from the individual respect. You may be feel upon so sad when you are addicted. People are called as an addict. Okay, someone are likely to beer, or someone are likely to hot, that is old monk, or anything which is instagnated. even force, policing force or army personalities are consumed very, very decently, but how you consumed it, whether it is implicate to your family, your wife, your children, your daughters, your sons, or any society, that is a condition. If you are good in that, to maintain the balance, if you are very strict enough, if you are decent enough, you curbing away the juvenile activity, you are not propagate the drug, that is okay, that is good. So any criminal, it is a criminal right, you know. My right is to responsible for my life, and my life is also a responsibility for your life. To share the value system. That is why India is known for value system of education, Oriental education, Gurukula system of education. The three segments is not only propagate the way how to live the education, how to livelihood, the nature. Earlier was the condition, it is purely in nature, natural, environmental, forestry is there, and we saw nature. People are going to travel and witnessing the scenario in a sophisticated manner. People are seeing in a vibe of nature, enjoying the nature. But still, the problem is now urbanization is more, modernity is very more. Then the instant gratification occurs. They won't go to a travel to enjoy. They want to see the sightseeing, how the nature will be. Because we lost the nature, right? We have only the 4% of the water and the rest of the 9% of the food. And nature, we are only the destroyed. Urbanization is more, industrialization more after 1991 LPG reform. But we are not propagated. That's why the instant gratification occurs, right? And if you concentrate the government initiative, national planning for drug demand reduction and border strengthening, and also awareness campaign for the schools, colleges, youth, IT/BT community, and also any kind of Nasha Mukta Bharat Abhiyan. Okay, this is a great story. Yeah. If you consider the drug trafficking is one of the most important segments to deal to lead a life with a strong mindset. It is a psychological parameter, but we have a negative sphere also in the positive sphere also in the medical therapy and the army personality, but in a negative sphere hamper the society. Anything which is not justified in nature or non justified with the health being and non justified with the vulnerability, that is not justified for the future life. Nasha Mukta Bharata is not nothing but India is a vulnerable state or a vulnerable condition. It is also an international sphere of the global phenomena. The reduction of the case is one among the state policy to control of the government, but it is also a require for any citizen to control over the behavioral manners and the religious context. Do the yoga, do the music, do the any which you want to be in a needy fellow. You have to become a needy fellow than the greedy fellow. Then anything which you can control. Thank you.